Now the seminar is going to change directions a little. We're going to go and we're going to work the pretzel grip guillotine. So let's say we are playing butterfly guard. Specifically, we're in the cocoon. We either have an overhook in the head or overhook and an underhook. I'm going to put the hand on the mat and I'm going to escape my hand. Wizard. Look, I broke his posture. And I also made his hand base. Now I'm going to wrap the neck. And this is ball and socket, and this is a pretzel grip. So the way that I do this now is I just straight up dive onto it. But the way that I teach it to people that have never done this, first we start off ball and socket, and then we go pretzel. So first, ball and socket, let's all wrap the neck. The choking hand is looking at you. Choking hand is looking at you, meaning your palm, like if you were to open your hand, you can see your palm. Now make a fist. Grab. Okay, that's ball and socket. Now, your right hand that's looking at you now faces away. Now go all the way over your thumbs. All the way over your thumbs. Yes. Now pull it into your sternum. Throw your left elbow up and drop your right elbow. Let's do that again. Let's wrap the neck. The right hand is looking at us. Now, turn the choking hand away. Pull it in. Throw the left elbow up and drop the right elbow. Alright? So really quickly, let me explain why I even do this. So this is really good and it works. Works great. There's a lot of really good guys that have success with this, but this is tighter. When you flip the grips, it's tighter. There's like this much difference. And you know, the choke game is a game of millimeters. Hickson Gracie said that. So this much is the difference between life and death in the choke. And this will definitely get you the finish. Left arm over, right arm under, hand on the mat. Wizard. Wrap, go ball and socket, flip the grip. Now look, I'm going to free my left leg and I'm going to go to my right hip. Now I pull up. Notice that this leg is here and this is over his back. We're in half guard. Half guard is, for some reason, it's just super tighter than close. I figured this out in the 09 Worlds when I put somebody to sleep with it. I was like, wow, it kind of just happened, you know? Over, under, or over and head. Hand on the mat, wizard. Wrap the neck, pretzel grip, pull up. Left arm over, right arm under. Hand on the mat. Wizard. That's, you have to. Look. The head's right there. Now wrap. Now sometimes some guys get loose here, and when they fall back, the head slides out. Make sure that you're really clamped down. Flip the pretzel grip, pull up, elbow down. Now, how do you make this tighter? Escape the hip. Yeah. And now look. Usually when the guy's not tapping, let's say we're squeezing, he's not tapping, elbow to knee. Did you see that right away, right when you tap? Elbow to knee. Sorry, did I hurt your neck?
I think we need to see it again.
I'm gentle anyways. Left arm over, right arm under.
Really rough. He's not gonna tap, bro. He's tough.
It's okay. If he doesn't tap, he's gonna go to sleep. He brought up a really good point. He said the guy's not gonna tap. Okay, cool. If you have the choke and it's fully in, the guy doesn't tap. He doesn't have to tap. He can go to sleep. No, seriously. Which brings me to my next point. When you lock in a choke, the information I'm about to give it, in my opinion, is one of the most important things I can give to you guys. When you wrap a choke, you go from human to anaconda mode. You go from human to anaconda mode. You get tighter and tighter and tighter. You don't squeeze and relax, squeeze and relax. If you squeeze and relax, you're squeezing and then you're choking him and now you're allowing him to breathe. You don't want that. You want it to be a consistent, constricting motion. Now, when I lock in a guillotine choke, I count to 20. Years ago, Eddie used to tell me, he says, when you get people in a triangle, pull the head and count to 10. Well, I took that, and usually with a triangle, if you pull the head, and by the time you get to 10, the guy usually taps. So with the guillotine, it's not quite like that. There was an opponent, a very specific opponent I had. I was a brown belt, he was a black belt, and we competed, and I caught him right off the bat with the guillotine, and I started counting. The same exact guillotine that I showed you guys, I caught him with. I started counting 1, 2, and when I was going to get to 20, I was going to let go. He tapped at 19. So, like, I remembered that. You know, you have to understand that as you train, there's going to be, like, moments in your training that certain things happen, and you have moments that click. That's your moment of realization in that specific technique. You cannot forget that. That's your knowledge. You know, that's your experience. You have to remember that kind of stuff. So that's why I'm sharing that with you, because in that moment I was like, all right, boom. You know, so one more time. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show this standing up too. I'm just going to show how the idea translates. Let's just say you're grappling with someone that got an underhook, right? You would need to get a deep overhook. I definitely wouldn't want to be here because if he's hip to hip, then he's blocking me. So I'd want to step to the outside, right? From here, whizzer, posture's broken. Wrap, pull up, elbow down. If you watch Jake Shields versus Robbie Lawler, that's how Jake tapped him, except when Jake does his guillotine, he goes ball and socket. The only other guy I've ever seen that does his guillotine like this is Caio Terra. He's a good friend of mine, good training partner. It's a trip because I didn't show it to him, he didn't show it to me, but we both knew about it. And yeah, let's try this.